Mayor Johnson, welcome to the committee.
All right, thank you for the welcome. Looking forward to lots of work, but I'm going to dive right in to keep my comments brief. I know we're in a time crunch. Today I have specific comment, context, and then a question. Correctional Rehabilitation Center closures and Prop 36 funding. As an elected representative for the city of Norco in my district, a lot of concerns are being raised by local electeds and community members regarding the planned closure and deactivation of this Correctional Rehabilitation Center for later this year. In December, I wrote a letter to the governor asking or requesting that this planned closure be rescinded and reevaluated. I'm extremely concerned about the impact of another state prison deactivation. This budget once again fails to adequately fund Prop 36, but the voters have spoken loud and clear, and Californians want safe communities that require utilization of our state prisons for secure capacities. So my questions are really specific to, for the Department of Finance, according to a letter written by Norco correction officers, or I call it the CRC just for lack of time and keeping it simple, they have open beds, low costs per inmates, and more rehabilitation certification programs than most prisons. So with those factors in mind, can you help me understand why the facility was selected for closure?
Anthony Franzoid, Department of Finance. The closure for CRC was determined by the department according to penal code, similar to the past, I think, 4 closures of previous adult institutions. I would note that there are, of course, as you said, rehabilitative programs at CRC, but the institution itself is mostly wood construction, which can be hard to retrofit. There's fire risk. It's also, there's lots of ADA concerns at that facility. It's built on a kind of a sloped gradient. And as the department continues to make ADA investments at other facilities, it would just be, I guess, more cost prohibitive at CRC to do that. So that's, I think, a major factor. Okay.
So with our overcrowded jails, even the investment in ADA and or refreshing the site, let's say, to bring it to compliant is not an option, is what I hear you saying, because of penal code and cost effectiveness, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So my next question, I'll skip over then. That helps me a lot. I'm going to go to my last question, which is, when will we expect that the will of the voters is honored by funding Prop 36?
I will, just to take a step back, overall, there is still Prop 36 funding that's being maintained in the governor's budget. You're correct, there's no new funding proposed in the governor's budget. But the 2025 Budget Act makes available through June 30th, 2028, multiple pots of funding. So that's $50 million for the Department of Healthcare Services to fund kind of county-based diversion programs, substance use disorder programs, $20 million for the Judicial Council to address the increased court workload that goes along with Prop 36 cases, $15 million for the Judicial Council to support pretrial services, and then $15 million for the Office of the State Public Defender. And that includes grants to indigent defense providers like public defenders. I would also note that the governor's budget proposes $81.3 million for Prop 47. Of that amount, about $53 million goes to BSCC, the Board of State and Community Corrections. And BSCC has made Prop 47 dollars available for certain Prop 36 programs.
When we say new funding, has there ever been funding to Prop 36?
Again, in the 2025 Budget Act, those pots of funding that I mentioned are specific to Prop 36.
Okay.
But the proposition itself did not include a specific funding mechanism.
Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for the time, Chair. I know we have to move on. Thank you very much.